It's a lesson that God is teaching you. Okay? Even in your spiritual life, don't trust anybody. Don't trust, because anybody can turn against you anytime. Hallelujah. When we encountered COVID-19, God is reminding us, just as this COVID-19 is an unseen enemy, so does the devil too, unseen enemy. You can never see the devil by your eyes. You do not know who has it, who have the demons within them. You do not know how does the demon work, how he's bringing the attack. So when we go through this COVID-19 season, actually God is giving us a message. Be aware of the unseen enemy. Our fight, our battle is not against blood and flesh. In the time, in the people of Ephesians, they're so into the quarrels. They're having misunderstanding with people. They have problems with the people. Oh, this person is not right, that person is not right. I'm not happy about this person. So he was telling that our struggle is not against the flesh and the blood. In other words, our struggles are not against the things that we can see, but against the things that we cannot see, which is the kingdom of darkness. This is something which all the believers, Christ believers, often forgets in their life. We are so into the flesh and blood instead of the spiritual things. When Jesus was hanging on the cross, when he was hanging on the cross, when the people persecuted him, tormenting him, okay, how did he pray? He said that, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. He did not see the flesh and blood. If he sees the flesh and blood, he would have attacked them by cursing them from the cross itself. But he was so matured in the spiritual realm that he says that they do not know what they are doing. It means he's aware the unseen enemy is over taking control of the situation. And that's why when he met Pilate, he says what? He says that now is the time where the prince of the air ruling. The darkness is ruling. The hour of darkness. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So when you going through some problems in your life, when you encountering people in your life, you must understand something. At the moment where you are encountering something, there is an unseen enemy beside there. This is where we often fail. Paul is aware what's happening all the time. His maturity level is more compared to the other disciples. He knows who is behind all the things that are happening. What is your problem today? Who are the people that are troubling you today? It is not the problem, it is not the people. It is the demon within them. It is the demons within them. The demons use people to provoke you. Some people, how come, Pastor? This person is a prayerful person, reading Bible all the time. How can devil can use them? Remember what happened to Peter. Do you know what happened to him? When the Lord asked the disciples, who do you say I am? Everyone said something, and Peter said that you are the Messiah. You are the Christ. Immediately Jesus said that this is truly from the Father. The Spirit of God spoke through you. And after a moment, we can see a few verses later, what happens? When Jesus was explaining to them that he has to go through the persecution, the crucifixion to fulfill the will of God, immediately Peter, he stopped him and said that, no, this thing must not happen to you. You must not go to Jerusalem. I will never allow you to die. Hallelujah. When at first Jesus told him, you are very right, the Spirit of God spoke through you, there's a pride within him. Oh, now I can hear God very clearly. Peter, I can speak the right thing right now. This is not God spoke to me. Now the next thing, once pride entered him, he was able to advise Jesus, saying that, Jesus, you should not go to Jerusalem. You should not go to Jerusalem. And Jesus did not say, oh, Peter, you love me so much. You don't want me to die. He didn't say that. He said, get away, you Satan. You are a stumbling block. Jesus did not say, get away, Peter. He did not look at the blood and flesh. He looked at Satan. Get away, you Satan. You are a stumbling block. Hallelujah. He loves Peter. He loves Peter, he sees Peter, but he also sees the things that are using Peter. This is what you should see today. So COVID-19 makes you not to trust anybody. Am I right? True or not? The person who's sitting beside you, cannot trust them. As long as they're at home, they are safe. If they go out to work or grocery shop, now once they come back, you feel, hey, stay away, man. Don't come near me. You don't trust them. It's a lesson that God is teaching you. Okay? Even in your spiritual life, don't trust anybody. Don't trust, because anybody can turn against you anytime. If a man like Peter, who walked closer with Jesus, a man like Peter, who's very close to Jesus, and Jesus just only told that, say that, oh Peter, this is truly the Spirit of God that speaks through you. The next moment, devil can use him. How much more we today? We need to be in Christian fellowship. That is very important. For without fellowship, you are not a Christian. Hallelujah. Nobody can say, I don't want church. It's like saying that I'm married, but I want to say single. It's like that. You need church, that's for sure. But stay in distance. And then the relationship can prolong. If you are too close to them, and this is not for the husband and wife, you have to be very close, no choice. Okay? I'm talking about people outside of your marriage. Okay? When you become too close to them, you are inviting problem, because the devil can use them. When you are attached with someone emotionally, that's your weakness. That's your weakness. And that's where the devil will take control. That's where the devil take control. The hurt, the problem, the pain that you go through often in your life comes from the one who is very close to you. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Only those who are very close to you, they can bring the hurt on your life. Hallelujah. So COVID-19 is teaching you a lesson. Just as this virus is unseen, so does the devil is unseen.
You have just listened to Reverend Jonathan Ezra's sermon message. If this message was a blessing to you, please share it so that others will be blessed as well. For more video sermons, kindly like us on our Facebook page, Tabera Ministries,